I've always considered those little $10,000 and $12,000 purchases to be sucker traps anyway. For people that ground way too much early on and have just way too much money in their pocket when they first get here. But you will find the best weapons and armor for your crew here in this town and not in Black Rose.
Okay. Alright, let's see here.
Just got to make sure you have the right person targeted to figure out
Yes.
what you got. But yes, there are better bows.
Oh, there are?
Well, I mean, no, that is buying the better bow right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There we go. Meanwhile, that cat's just shaking its butt at me.
Look at my butt. I'm a cat. Look at my butt.
I mean, that's how cats
And if you
are.
want to sell the old stuff, remember it's in Null's inventory.
Okay.
That is one Luna duck.
Woo, woo, woo!
Yeah, I may have told Raven about my D&D character idea, and he's like, "You're right. It would have to be a very one shot, like very special one shot thing that we do for me to let you do that." And I'm like, "Yes, exactly. I'm glad we're on the same page."
I'm hoping it's literally just Daffy Duck.
It is literally just Daffy Duck.
Yes! Do it. Do it.
Basically, so one of the Humblewood races, Gallus, it's normally chicken, but you can flavor it as duck as well. Have that as a barbarian armed with a big-ass hammer, and instead of its rage power being it representing him getting angry, it represents him getting loony.
You can go to the Black Rose Street and probably pick up some better armor for Luna.
Okay. Welcome, adventurer.
Buy something, will ya?
What is it playing?
There we go.
Yeah, don't forget if you can sell the old stuff that you took off too.
Yeah.
If you want it out of the inventory.
Yeah.
Also, when you get around to start using the wands and such, you'll basically pick that up and you'll equip it, and then get to start using it as a weapon that can be used a lot of times.
Okay.
That's how you use like the fire wands and ice wands and all that.
Okay.
Yeah, you just go into inventory and use as item.
Okay.
I remember, like, reading some guides back a long time ago when I was playing Lunar the first time, and they're like, ugh, all the wizards suck. Like, they don't have enough MP, and their attacks with the wands, they just blow. And I'm like,
yeah, you don't use them to attack with the wands, you use the wands as a weapon.
Yeah, you use the wands as an item.
Yeah.
Have you not played an RPG before, sir?
No, obviously not.
I mean, come on, even Final Fantasy 1 on the NES had that thing going on.
Yeah.
There were a lot of things you used as items there.
Dragon Quest as well.
And this game makes it easier than the original, because in the original, your characters were limited to their own personal inventories. And that includes healing items and such. You had to actually pack their inventories with the healing items and all that. Whereas here, it's all stuck in Null's, and everyone has access to the big party wagon there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was kind of like that way in Dragon Quest XI as well.
Yeah, it's like that in most of the Dragon Quest games, and in the Mother series.
Yeah, the Mother series, everybody has their own inventory. Yeah, for the remaster, they changed it for this anyway.
Yep.
And believe me, it was very much appreciated.
Yeah, the inventory juggling is... So there's many aspects of old RPGs where I'm like, that's great, they should bring that back. Inventory juggling. Not one of those things.
But you notice now you're only taking like 6 damage from the fish.
Yeah, it's not
on
as
Alex
much.
versus the 11 or so you were taking earlier.
Yeah. I am Alex. I am mighty fish slayer.
These fish have feet and this deeply offends me. I must commit murder.
I will commit various war crimes. I will be wanted in every country.
That might be a good spot. If you just, go back and try to cycle it through the fish and see if you can hit all of them.
There we go.
Yes, you will have to do this in the future.
I'm sure.
There will be fights where you will need to pick enemies to attack that can hit everybody in their area.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Here, fishy, fishy.
Fish.
Get it into the part of the fishy.
I am wearing my my Swedish chef shirt.
That says vertifurk.
Vertifurk!
It was a gift from my parents.
Awesome.
Today we gonna go to preparing the fish fingers.
Fuck you!
Vertifurk.
Vertifurk!
Fuck you!
In display, it's a man making the chocolate mousse. The chocolate, the mousse. Oh
Oh no, dude, this is due to the laxatives.
Oh no! Christian dancers!
Clear the way!
I should need the pants in.
Oh my god, we're all 12.
I'm going to burp to myself.
That's rule 1 of comedy, though. Poop can always be funny. Yeah, that's rule 1.
Rule 2, this needs to be a short or else I will be disappointed. And while we're at it, can we make a short of the asbestos amiibo thing in Raincoat?
I don't remember which area that is, but yeah.
There's a lot of raincoat to go through. Like, asbestos amiibos.
If you can find it, I tried to because that was so. Fun fact, that was originally a bit from my playthrough of Raincoat with Ellie. I forget how we got to that point. We just decided Makoto has amiibos that he painted with asbestos. Something about Homestuck, I don't know. And so that was our bit, and then I brought it into our LP, the 4 of us, as an Easter egg for Ellie. But there's a lot of shit to go through. So, I was trying to like find the specific video with that bit, so but I couldn't find it.
But Waluigi has the amiibo.
Oh god, not the pants!
Misa, Jar Jar Binks, and Nisa have the amiibos.
You know, not everyone has seen those videos because they are rated 18+.
Yes.
So some of our audience might be restricted from it.
But you know, if there's a lot of shit to go through, it's a good thing we got the laxatives and the chocolate mousse.
Yes, exactly.
God. That wasn't where I was going.
It'll make us go through that shit all the more quickly.
Literally.
Yes, it will.
You are both degenerates, and you disgust me.
You know you love us.
I do.
I
But
keep telling you,
also-
we are good influences.
I am 20 goddamn 2. We're past the point of influence.
We're never.
You are not immune to propaganda.
I may be not immune to propaganda. However, I still stand by you guys making me swear regularly was a good thing. I'm not kidding.
See, I'm not going to argue the point, but you know, we had you go through rain code.
Yep.
You did. You definitely did. Well, okay, actually, no. I put you fuckers through ring code. Let's not twist the facts. I was the most adamant about rain code.
But I don't think you were prepared for what we were going to do to the poor little robots.
No.
Ricebot.
Oh no.
Ricebot has seen things.
Ricebot has done things and had things done to Ricebot.
Oh! I don't know.
Arcane Griffin and Mr. Griffin have been playing,
Blueprints.
Well, yes, but that's not where I was going with that.
The newer Spike Chunsoft game, right?
Yeah, the 100.
100 line defense.
Yep.
Something similar to that name. Be careful before you go down there. There's the boss.
Yeah, I was gonna say I see him.
She's really digging it. And she's like, there are things going on, and I'm not sure where this is going, but I have so many theories.
Game theories?
Now, you see those chests that you can't get over there?
Yeah.
You'll get those later. You
Oh.
cannot get those right now.
Okay.
Yeah, you get to them through Hell Mel's house, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's where you go. That's where that one door leads.
Okay.
And it'll be cleared up when you get out of here.
Okay. So many fish, so little time.
So long, and thanks for all the fish. So long, and thanks for all the fish.
We tried to warn you all, but oh dear.
I had that movie on DVD.
I know people say they hate that version of the movie, but I'm like, why? It's a perfectly solid version of the movie.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. I feel like some of the changes didn't always stick the landing. But, like, people who are like, oh, it's inconsistent with the source material. I'm like, you're gonna have to be more specific. Yeah, it doesn't.
Which source material?
It doesn't match the book. It was like 3 different radio shows first.
I was gonna say, the TV show and the radio shows do not match the book either.
Yeah.
What's your point?
The book's the definitive one. Is it? I'm just saying.
No, it is definitive, and this was actually backed up by Douglas Adams at one point. It's definitive that there is no definitive version because the Heart of Gold and the probability drive literally changes the story every time it's told. That is the canon aspect to the series.
If I had a nickel for every time Sarat actually lantern tonight, I'd have 2 nickels. It isn't a lot, but it's still good that it happened twice, right?
I misheard you for a minute there.
What could I have possibly said?
I thought you said if I had 2 nipples for every
Oh!
The nipples are multiplying!
Time to take a drink.
Oh, God!
You know, do I need another beer?
Oh,
Cheers!
I'll be right back!
Okay.
Getting the cider donut beer.
See, I don't have my alcohol with me right now. It's in the kitchen, and I didn't feel like drinking tonight. You may change my mind.
You know, I was gonna drink 9%. And I was like, nah, I don't want to go that hard. I'm a lightweight, apparently. I'm gonna do 3.2.
I mean, my alcohol is like the lowest percentage I have in there is 32%. I mean, I have some lower point cider, but God, that stuff just tastes like fermentation and nothing else.
This LP brought to you by the Windridge Cider House, which is somewhere in Pennsylvania.
If they ever pass that bill to allow delivery, I am probably buying a few of. I'm probably seeing if I can buy a few of your place's brews there.
So our brewery actually isn't licensed to ship things out of state. I know this because it came up. And it's tricky to ship things from here to you, but if I can find a way to pull it off, I will gladly send you some beer. Hell, if we ever go out to Oklahoma and I can figure out a good way to smuggle it in my suitcase without pissing off TSA, I have no problem bringing a 6-pack or 2.
You probably have to just declare it mostly, I think. You probably just have to make sure it's mostly just, yes, I am bringing alcohol.
It's either that or we are driving halfway across the country.
Which, to be fair, that's how my folks do it.
I mean, I would not do that to you guys. It's like, it's not that big a deal. It is not that big a thing.
Unless...
What are you thinking, the Dark Pastures?
I didn't really have a plan. I just like saying unless. I hope the plan would magically come to me, and then.
There is one beer at my job that Star really likes. It's not like you drink at my job that often.
No, not really.
Even though, like, both of my bosses are like, does she need something to drink? While she's waiting? Like, she can have something, that's allowed. But, yeah, usually if you have anything, it's one of the margaritas.
Yeah, the passion fruit margarita.
Which, to be fair, it is a tasty margarita.
But during the colder ones, I usually get the milk stout.
Yep, the Dark Pastures, which is damn tasty beer.
I mean, that's what my parents had yesterday for Mother's Day.
That is true.
And I will say, if you do plan to surprise me, I prefer things that have, fruit involved somewhere.
I know the Blackberry Blossom, baby.
Yep.
Yeah, there we go.
That's actually one of my drinks of choice when it gets hot here. That is a good summertime refreshment. Not too heavy, a little bit of tartness to it, a little bit of sweetness. Yeah, the dark beers I tend to drink when it's friggin' cold out and I need something to ward off the Arctic temperatures.
The cold, harsh winter.
We live in the grim up north. We're not that far north, really.
No.
It's not like we're in friggin' Buffalo.
Where they're probably still getting snow.
I think mostly they're getting rain right now. Whenever something in the area annoys one of us, like, oh, this thing specific to our locality is bothering us, our running joke is, like, fuck it, we're moving to Buffalo, or fuck it, we're moving to Binghamton. To be fair, Binghamton does have a zoo that's really cheap to get into that we like.
It's pretty much like $7 each, and half the time we go for a buy one get one free day.
Yeah, we don't even plan to go on buy one get one free day. It just keeps happening. So it's like, oh,
that is cheaper than the Tulsa Zoo. I'll say that.
I mean, it's a
Tiny zoo.
It's a tiny zoo, but we kill a good couple hours there. We get to see the red pandas and the fennecs.
Yep.
And the red wolves, actually.
Yes.
Now see, our zoo decided to annoy me because they have an enclosure. They have one entire section that's supposed to be for a couple of different things and red pandas. The red pandas are in a completely different place. You have a lot of herbs.
I apparently do.
I mean, yeah, you've been getting them as rewards from some battles, and they've been in chests. So you might as well top off your hit points with them.
Yeah, which I just did.
Yep. Also, I noticed you're almost back at 8,000 gold again. Or silver, I guess, in this case.
I thought it was leaves. Oh no, wait, that leaves are an octopath.
Yeah.
Release the Kraken!
It's a mock turtle.
Turtle.
This is why you don't flush your turtles down the toilet.
Well, they would be ground up to a pulp.
So this is actually why we had you change your formation.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah, because you cannot hit this thing with normal melee attacks.
Uh-huh.
So so you've got two bow users there, which can hit it.
Yeah.
Alex can hit it with sword dance.
Oh, okay.
So what you want to do is you want to vigor with Alex, and then use Luna to also boost.
Okay.
I think it's Cascade Song is the name of
Yeah.
it. Yeah. To boost Alex, and then Alex can go freaking ham on the thing. And you have Starlights for a reason. If you really need to keep everybody, if you need to top anyone's magic off, go ahead and do that, but you are going to have to keep healing.
Okay.
Sorry.
There may come times when you need to go ahead and have Ramus throw an herb on him on top of the heal.
Okay.
Because yes, that that breath attack does that.
Ah. Okay.
As I recall, he can't actually hit anything on the back row that, well, nope, I'm full of shit.
Get back on your feet!
Now, if you have to redo this fight, go ahead and move him back to the back row.
Okay. This may be a while.
Break out the booze.
Come on, get back on your feet!
Don't worry about vigoring, just hit the sword dance.
Okay. This may be a while.
Yep. Yeah, you can go ahead and use Cascade Song to boost up the defense and offense.
Yeah.
Because you notice it's not doing a whole lot of damage to them, but it will just fry the hell out of Alex with that breath attack.
Yeah.
And if you need to, healing nut should heal him to full.
Okay. There we go.
Or sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes he just takes a nibble on you.
Okay.
Just a little bite.
So yeah, now would be the time to use a starlight.
Yeah.
La 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 la.
You can, if you pay attention, you can see what the dragon's going to do
Yeah.
with each round. It has different animations for chomp versus breath.
La 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 la.
See, it's puffing out fire now,
Yeah.
which means it's about to breathe heavy on somebody.
Yeah.
You can only buff 2 times before you get, like, no real benefit out of it.
Oh, okay.
La 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 la.
Have Luna use a healing nut on him if you want faster.
Yeah.
And then have Ramus use a starlight on Luna to replenish.
Okay.
Just because turn order is the way this is going, you know?
Yeah.
Ramus is still really freaking slow compared to everyone else.
Yeah.
You might be able to fortify Alex again, I'm not
Okay.
sure. I haven't kept count of how many times you've done it to each one.
Mm.
La 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 la.
Oh, it's gone. And Ramus got
Yep.
the final blow.
Good job, Ramus!
He
Yep.
did something.
Yippee!
Oh, shit, I hadn't thought about this.
I should have thought this through.
But you didn't.
That's not all of it.
Actually, that is all the money he has on him.
Ah.
Except Ramus is going, we got you over a barrel.
Hmm.
And Ramus, yeah.
Thank you.
Oh, that's why you guys don't like him.
No, that's one of the reasons I do like Ramus. There are other reasons I don't like Ramus. But no, him actually
okay.
turning the tables on this asshole. And then he gives Ross a job.
Out of a cannon!
Into a
Okay.
brick wall.
Okay, I thought he just pawned the diamond away.
Nope. Nope.
He got it back.
He got the
Yep.
diamond and a shop.
Yep.
Oh!
Uh-huh.
I should not be scrapbooking while we're doing this.
Now, before you go anywhere,
Uh-huh.
when you regain control, before you go anywhere, Ramus needs to go naked.
Ah.
Just let him pee in the sewer. It'll be fine.
No, I think
You'll
he
get
means
control
that-
here in a second.
I think he means I gotta take all the equipment off of him because he's leaving the party.
No, that's not it at all.
Oh,
I'm totally not a supervillain with a redemption arc.